We're out here at Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. You've probably seen him on our channel before. Dave's a very good friend of ours, but behind us, you can see there are a nice lineup here of new and used motorhomes. Mostly Newmars here. And then over here behind me is our 2015 Newmar Dutch Star 4369. Now, if you've been watching our videos lately, you know we've had some issues. One nagging issue that's been with us for months and months and months, which we finally just got figured out, which was our SCR, which was defective. And we recently had that replaced, and so far, so good. If you missed that video, we will link it up above where we kind of go into everything that happened with that part. Now, many of you in the comments, you said, well, maybe you should have gone pre-DEF, or you should have gotten a Prevost or something like that. Many of you said that, and actually been saying that before we even bought this. That doesn't mean sans problems, guys. If you get something pre-DEF or a Prevost or something, you can have many very expensive issues.
One of those coaches that many of you said we should have bought was a 2001 Liberty coach, pre-DEF, Detroit Series 60, that we featured at Sewell Motor Coach on our channel 2 times. Now, if you've watched those videos, you know that the coach was repainted. He had D-Lam on the panels fixed, as well as brakes and suspension done. However, found some new problems, and we're going to bring Doug Sewell into this video so he can explain what they found on that motorhome, as well as what they found on a brand new motorhome that they were just about to deliver to a customer. So we have, through the power of the internet, Doug Sewell out in Kentucky. He is going to explain what is going on with this Prevost and what we missed, so all the goodies that we missed. So let's bring Doug in via the power of the internet. Hello, Doug. How are you?
Hey, Doug.
How are y'all doing?
We're doing great. Weather's finally cleared up in the Northeast. We're in Connecticut right now, and it's like 67, which is pretty nice.
Beautiful out.
Wonderful. We've got a lot of units sold. We're getting through them, and it's busy. It's a good problem to have, but we're not without problems, that's for sure.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about, well, tell us whatever you want, but let's talk about that Prevost that you had for sale.
What a fun one that is. You all came, was it a year ago now?
It was in April or early May. Yeah.
Yeah, we came twice. I think first prior to you getting painted and the D-Lam issue, and then again, like not that long ago.
So just about a year.
Yeah, so basically this coach I sold to a really nice couple out of Minnesota, and they put like 50,000 miles on it. They called me when they were done with the coach and offered to sell it back to me, which obviously, I want to buy it back. So I did. And the coach, I had James, AZ Expert, bring it to me from Arizona. And immediately we noticed the panels were loose. Not a big deal. I wanted to repaint that coach anyway because it was really kind of ugly. So we did. We spent like 50 grand doing the Prevost panel update. We did all new paint on that coach. And then I took it to Bus Grease Monkey. Have you seen his channel? I'm sure you've probably watched his channel.
Yep, we have.
Yeah. So I've been taking all of our buses to Bus Grease Monkey because we would like the ultimate transparency in what people are buying. And so he immediately took the wheels off and did an inspection and spent like 20,000 on brakes and suspension and just normal stuff that you would see with a Prevost. And you spit out a number like 20 grand on a 27-year-old bus that's really just kind of par for the course over the course of 5 or 6 or 7 years to spend that kind of money on suspension and brakes. So it seems normal to me. It probably doesn't seem normal to people watching this video. After all that's done, he calls me and says, hey, you got a problem. You got a pretty big problem. There's blow by. And after we dug into it a little bit, we found that it's probably got a ring or two in the engine doing whatever a bad ring does. It allows oil to pass through the blow-by tube and essentially consume oil in excess. The coach runs great, operates good. It was able to make it all the way from Arizona here, and I had one of my guys go look at it, and they thought it was power steering or hydraulic fluid, but turns out it was actually oil. So we need an engine rebuild in that coach. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I actually have a video coming out on that, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it, because an engine rebuild on a Detroit Series 60 is a solid 40 to 50,000. And I think I've got like $239,000 in this coach right now. I've spent so much money on it. So, it's probably a $269,000 coach, full retail, everything perfect. So I don't think it makes sense for me to spend 50 or 40 or 50 on it. So I'm trying to figure out currently what we're going to do. Do you all want to buy a Prevost with a bad motor?
So, we're kind of over the problems, Doug.
Yes. Yeah. I can understand that completely.
So it's the reason I think why it's important is because I don't know if people understand. Well, people that own diesel motorhomes, I think they get it, but a lot of people that want to get into it I don't think they understand the cost associated with it, right? Whether that's the cost if you're buying new and you're paying a lot and you have your 2-year warranty, but you're paying a lot, or you're buying used and you're potentially, I mean, you're paying less up front, but
Yep.
potentially you can have big bills. Right, like we just had a
Yes.
$10,000 bill. You just quoted at least 70,000 you put into it, plus another 50,000 that's going to cost to keep this thing running.
It's a reality. And, there's different ways to buy a coach. Like you just mentioned, we sell brand new Tiffins. You pay more for that, right? You're going to take depreciation. You're going to pay for it with depreciation or you're going to pay for it with repair. We think buying a pre-owned motorhome from Soul Motor Coach is the best way because we take that risk out. We try to take that risk out. Any RV that you buy, no matter who goes through it, can have issues, but we try to eliminate. So I tell people in my videos that who you buy from is as important as what you buy. And even if you buy from a good seller like you all did, you can still face issues. It's a 10-year, you have a 10-year-old motorhome, essentially. 10, I've started to steer, I just told you off camera a few minutes ago, we've started to steer away from the older stuff, especially the 15-year-old motorhomes like those Monacos and Country Coaches. And they're wonderful, they're strong, they're super solid. But when a piece of machinery gets that old, I mean, you start to see things that need repair, and it shows in the Prevos, it shows in the older Dutch Stars and the older Monacos and Country Coaches. So we've found this little niche that we like, and that's kind of what we live in.
I don't know if you want to share your Tiffin story that you told us earlier. That's up to you.
Absolutely. Got a video coming on it too. We had a brand new, anything can happen. And this goes into that same thing. Who you buy from is important. And in this case, the manufacturer and the dealer, we put our heads together and came up with a resolution very fast. Friday, we had an open trail, one of those new adventure van style RVs that came in. It has a diesel generator. We prepped the coach. Everything went good. We had it ready, detailed. And I went out like I usually do, and I started playing with the coach. I turned the generator on, flipped the airs on, and I noticed the generator was acting weird. It was bogging down and acted like it just wasn't right. And then I went in for about 30 minutes and came back out, and it was smoking. I mean, really bad. It was started to like black smoke, or no, like gray smoke, oil burning. And evidently it dropped a cylinder or did something. Basically the generator blew up right there on the spot. This was Friday at 4:32 p.m. because I remember looking at my phone and grabbing the phone to call Tiffin. And I called Tiffin. Within 30 minutes, they had the factory open. They put a brand new generator in the bay of one of our other coaches that were heading this way the next day. So Saturday at 5 o'clock the next afternoon, I had a brand new generator sitting here from Tiffin Motorhomes, and we installed it this morning. Now, after we installed that generator, we're still having issues. I think we found another issue that may have caused the generator to go bad. So we're still battling through that. But, Tiffin has been great. So I don't know that you get that service from big box dealers, that you take somebody that's going to stop what they're doing like myself and make phone calls and put a plan in action to get some resolution for a customer that really was supposed to pick up Saturday. Now he's going to be delayed to today or maybe even later now. We're still working through some issues.
Who you buy from means everything. And that's
Everything.
great that you
Yes.
did the right thing. And I hear a YouTube channel called Endless RVing's looking for a nice new gas motorhome. Got any of those lying around?
I have some ideas I mentioned to you last time, but I see there. We'll talk about that later. But I have
I'm
some
joking.
ideas. I got some.
Well, so what's ultimately going to do with that coach? It was a 2001 Liberty. Is that the
2001 non-slide Liberty. I've been thinking about selling my coach, and I don't know what I want to do, but I thought, man, I could deal with a little bit of oil consumption. If you look at over the road trucks, like 18 wheelers, right? They deal with this type of stuff all the time. They actually produced, like trucking companies make like a can, like they put a can under the blow by tube that catches the oil, and the driver has to stop every few thousand miles and empty the oil back into the engine. That sounds crazy, but I mean, I asked Scott, Bus Grease Monkey, how long this thing will run. He said it'd probably run like that for years. It's going to consume oil, and I'm sure you have some clips that you can play of his video or show the people what it's actually doing. Or I highly recommend you jump on our channel and check the video, and then jump on Bus Grease Monkey and his YouTube channel. He is a transparent and really cool dude. I mean, but I think my days of selling older Prevos are coming to an end, and I think that our business model has changed a little bit, kind of geared towards the new stuff, and we're really excited about it. But I don't know what I'm going to do with that coach. I may use it. I may put a motor in it, may rebuild it, may find a used engine, may sell it to somebody that understands what the issue is, that wants to fix it later or fix it now or whatever. But we're going to take a loss on it. No matter what happens, we're going to lose money. I mean, but that's part of the business, right? Because the 10 deals previous to that, we made some money on, so we can take the good with the bad and even them out and roll on, just move on.
One more question for you, unless you have something, hon.
Yeah.
To say, anybody out there looking for a project that you
Right,
want
you
to
get a
buy?
diesel mechanic, they'll
Yeah.
be all over that.
It's such a nice coach and it runs great and everything's been done to it. Prevo panel update, delamination, fresh paint job, new inverters, tires are good. I mean, it's got a lot of good going for it. It's just got an issue that is there, and I can't. I'm not going to sell that without somebody knowing it. You know, understanding what the problem is and what the resolution is. Essentially, just understand the resolution is a rebuild if you want to fix it right and never have, not say never have to worry about it again, but don't have to worry about it anymore. Is to do an engine rebuild on that. So
I know you've
yes.
talked to us off camera. Do you want to share how much money you've put into your Prevo? Just so people understand, like the older Prevos, what it really entails owning them.
So I bought my coach about 3.5 years ago when the market was on fire. I specifically wanted an '08 Prevo Liberty coach because that's the last year before they went to the DPF, and that was the true pre-emissions Detroit 60, the last year. It's also the first year of some really cool upgrades that Liberty did with electronic systems, and it has this super slide in the rear bedroom, which is rare and hard to find. So I paid way up there for mine. I paid in the upper $500,000 range for this coach. To date, I've spent about $250,000 getting that coach where I want it. And now I'm pretty much done, but we're getting to the point, especially in our business life, that we're not using the coach like near what we used it one time last year. We went out west for about 4 weeks and we're not using it near. And we've got like all these I don't know, most people don't know this, but I'm 46 years old and I have 6 grandchildren. How is that even possible? So we're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. So somebody wants an '08 Liberty H345. We have the creme de la creme. I spent a lot of money on this coach. So, but I'll never get all that back. It's a labor and a expenditure of love for sure.
All right, like most RVs for sure. Yeah, so if nobody's heard of you, you want to give your information. You sell
Yep.
new Tiffins, used Tiffins, used Newmars. You're an Alliance dealer for new ones. You're a Thor dealer. You kind of get all different types of motorhomes and towables. So if anybody wants your information, we'll drop it down below.
Yep. SewellMotorCoach.com is our website. We'd love to do business with anybody out there watching. We are a different type of dealer. I feel like we're a premier dealer in the country for Class A luxury diesel pusher and gas motorhomes. I feel, because it's my business, I feel like nobody does it better. Any dealer that you're getting ready to do business with, I highly implore you to check Google, check dealerships reviews. I mean, that's a big deal. You all have said it, and I'll keep saying it until the day I die or retire, that you should always be checking reviews and get coaches inspected. Why not? Should be getting a coach inspected, right? I mean, that's important. So
absolutely,
100%,
absolutely.
yep.
And I know a few of our subscribers have bought from you, but they've been very happy. So that's a good thing.
Not only have they bought from you, they've enjoyed the dining in the area, which is some top-notch restaurants, I got to say, for, out in the middle of Kentucky.
There's a gentleman that came in here from Seattle and bought a $500,000 Newmar Mountain Air from us, and just off your video. And I appreciate that from you all, because that means a lot that you would trust me, and that because the viewers, they see who you are and they trust what you're doing, and they can see the real people that you are. So that's what we try to be. We want to be real. And I guess you don't try to be real. You're either real or you're not, right? I mean, that's just the way it is.
Right.
Yeah, well, we will be out in Kentucky pretty soon. Let me add you over here, and hopefully be
I look forward to it
at some point.
Yes.
Looking forward.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck with that, Tiffin. Good luck with the Prevo, and keep us posted.
Y'all have a great day.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you
you
too.
too.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.